Athletes, welcome back. We've got a 12-minute workout for you today that's gonna get you up off the floor because we're gonna get it on the box several times, and then we got some core work coming your way with ab mats and V-ups. I got Ava and Sarah with me. We're ready to work out, so you better be. Your warm-up is coming up next. The warm-up is here. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to our box because we are starting with step-ups. For this portion, we're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. We are going unweighted regardless if you are doing your regular step-ups or your dumbbell step-ups. We've got 15 seconds here, so I'm gonna get you quick on these transitions. We just hit the 12-second mark, so let's make our way to our sit-ups. We are going to our ab mats, and we are doing ab mat sit-ups here. We're going 15 seconds on each. I'm not giving you a lot of time, so I need you to make those transitions very, very quickly. After that, we are gonna turn around and go back to our boxes now, and we are going into box jumps. With your box jumps, I'm gonna have both athletes do heel toe rocks. So go up onto your toes, like this, back onto your heels, up onto your toes, back onto your heels, keep rotating there. Now go down to the floor for your V-ups for me. I'm getting your calves warmed up. I'm not letting them know what we're going to because I'm keeping everybody guessing today. We're going opposite hand, opposite foot. I'm moving you quick here. We've got 3 seconds. Let's get back onto those box step ups. So hop up again. Now we're ramping up the intensity. I got 3 minutes to warm you up, so I'm getting everything out of you that I can. We're still going unweighted here. I'll have Sarah pick up her dumbbell on the last minute that we have, but we're at the 12-second mark, so we're going back to our sit-ups now. So make your way back on these sit-ups. We're touching the ground behind our head. We're making sure the shoulders are getting past our hip crease. Throw those arms and get as much assistance as possible from that upper body when we go through those sit-ups. Go ahead and stand up, and now we're going into box jumps. Take it easy here. If you still need to do your heel toe rocks, you're welcome to, but we are making sure we feel good. We're getting a little ballistic now. We're throwing those jumps in. We're getting just a couple reps in because it's already time for V-ups. So let's head back to the floor. And now we're going opposite hand, opposite foot again. I want you snappy here. So I need you throwing those arms, throwing those legs, and right back down to the floor. You got a lot of sit-ups today, so you're gonna wanna be as efficient as possible here. Let's get back up, and we are moving into our step-ups again. Sarah's grabbing her dumbbell. I'm making you move fast. I gotta get your heart rate up. I want you guys to be ready and primed for this workout that's coming our way. Alternating legs as we step up, and let's put that dumbbell down, and we're making our way back to our sit-ups. And I want to get a lot of reps here, so let's see how much you can give me. I need fast, 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 fast. Throw your arms quick, quick, quick. We showed up to work out today. I hope you guys did too. Go ahead and relax. I want you to make your way back to your boxes now, and we are into our box jumps. I need you to throw those arms, keep that chest nice and high as you jump, squeeze your butt, and make sure you get on top of that box. If you need to modify these to step-ups again, you are welcome to. I'm never gonna make you do anything that you don't want. Let's get back to our V-ups, back on the floor. It's quick transitions, and we're almost done with this warm-up. I need fast. Give me the most that you can get right here. It's quick, quick, quick. And you got 5, and 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's it. You may have thought that was the workout, but that was just the warm-up. The workout is coming your way. Throw your cell phone on silent. Take care of the dog, take care of the cat, take care of the kids, because we are working out next. Our workout is here. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. We're starting with step up, so make your way to your box. We're starting in 5, and 3, 2, 1, go. On our step ups, we've got Sarah with dumbbell step ups. We've got Ava with regular step ups. If you guys want to go in between and grab an object and hold on to it when you're doing your step ups, you're welcome to, and there is no standard for how you hold the dumbbell. You guys can keep that by your side. You can keep it on the shoulder. You can hold it behind your head like Sarah's doing. But when we do this, we want to make sure that we always have one hand in contact with that dumbbell, and you're alternating legs. When we go, we've got 12 step-ups total, which is 6 on each leg. After we get done with our 12 step-ups, we are going right into our sit-ups. Now, stimulus for today is going to be a moderate pace. I want you guys to stay steady throughout. We do have movements that build upon each other, so your step-ups are going to make your box jumps harder. Your ab mat sit-ups are going to make your V-ups harder. So I want you to find that intensity that we can maintain that's a little bit above your comfort zone, but I need you to be able to hang on to that because we only have 12 minutes today. You may be looking at me right now during your sit-ups saying, only 12 minutes, that's a really long time. You got to put it in perspective. Just take it a minute at a time. We're gonna keep going, because right now we finished our first minute already, and that flew by. So we've got 11 minutes left in this workout. We're using those arms, throwing those on the sit-ups to make us more efficient. If you wanna challenge yourself here, and I wouldn't do this too soon, too early, but if you wanna make the sit-ups a little bit more challenging, you can take your arms and cross them over your body or put them on the sides of your head, but don't do that yet. If you wanna give yourself a little bit of like expert level on these ab mat sit-ups, we can do that towards the back half of this. After we're done with our ab mat sit-ups, we are moving into box jumps here. Now please make sure you clear the dumbbell away from your box so you got plenty of space. And those first couple jumps are gonna be rough because of the step-ups that we did. So I don't want you to rush these reps here, but I want you to think about getting full extension by squeezing those glutes on the jump and throw your arms for assistance here. You have to show me full extension at the top. So I want to see control and extension, meaning if you jump on that box and you're already falling back, even though you stood tall, that is a no rep. Keep it clean, keep it fair. I need you to no rep yourself when you get no reps, and make sure you do all 12 reps that we have here with good form, good technique, and most importantly, you got to meet that movement standard. After we're done with our box jumps, we are going into our alternating leg V-ups. So alternating leg V-ups are going to be bringing the opposite leg up each time. We have 24 total, or 12 on each side. With this movement, you have to think about equating this to something similar, which would be a toes to bar. And on toes to bar, we got to move quick. If we hold that closed position too long, we get out of our kip rhythm. For our V-ups, I'm looking at you guys being nice and quick. You got to pop up and then go right back down. To quote Mushu from Mulan, we're popping out of the ground like daisies right now. I need you guys to be fast and then right back into that fully extended position, touching the floor with your feet and your hands before we go into our next rep. After you're done with that, there's no rest. We're going right back into our step-ups. Now, if there's any place on this workout that you can find a little bit of time to recover, I'm going to tell you that it's going to be during those step-ups. If you're doing this version with the dumbbell, Sarah's already thinking I sound like a crazy person. How am I supposed to rest with the dumbbell? Focus on nice recovery breaths as we go through. I'll let you slow down a little bit on the step-ups with it keeping in mind that when we get to our ab mat sit-ups, we're gonna fly through those. When we get to the box jumps, I need you guys to move there. Box jumps do have the potential where you could trip and you could fall. Knock on wood, nobody's gonna fall today. But on those box jumps, if we need a little bit more recovery, we can pace ourselves there. When you get to your core movements, I want you guys moving fast. Now the great news is we're already 4 minutes into this 12-minute workout, so we got 8 minutes left to go. We're a third of the way through. It feels like we just started. I just met you today. We're already 4 minutes in. I feel like we're best friends now. So I need you guys to give me everything that you've got at that moderate to slightly above moderate intensity. We got to maintain right now. If you've done class with me before, I usually don't like to ruin the end of the workout, but I am gonna push you towards the end. So if you're raring to go, like hang on to it just a little bit longer, because I'll give you your time to shine and you'll be able to push at the end of this workout. We're staying nice and steady. Athletes are doing a great job of breathing out as they sit up, because I always tell you that when you're doing a movement, regardless of what it is, you gotta breathe out on the hard part. And if you tell me, well, burpees, the whole part is the hard part, it's easier to go down in a burpee than it is to get up in a burpee. So same thing with our ab mat sit-ups. Anybody can lay back, but sometimes we can't sit up because of the fatigue. So I need you to breathe out as you sit up and keep that breathing paced with each rep. I don't want you guys holding your breath. I want to hear you breathing. So let me hear that through the camera. I can hear a couple people, but I need everybody too. Ava's hitting the breathing right now. Fantastic. We got our box jump. Sarah's moving her dumbbell out of the way once again. Make sure you've got a clear space around that box. We never plan to fall on a box jump, but we want to make sure we're doing this as safely as possible. And those legs are starting to get really, really heavy. And sometimes they don't want to go up as far as we want them to when we do those jumps. Both athletes are doing a great job of making sure we're getting full extension and in our hips and our knees and showing control on top of the box. After we get done with our 12 reps here, we're back to our V-ups. And when you looked at this workout before you started, you're like, man, this is gonna be an easy one, but we tricked you. I hate to do that. It's only because I wanna see you get better. It's the only reason I did this. But when we go through these workouts, for today, we've got the dumbbell step-ups compounding onto the box jumps. So it makes those, which is a movement that may be easy for you, a little bit more difficult. And box jumps are tough. Don't let me make you think that it's an easy movement. If you're having a tough time with them, but you're working your way through, I'm very, very proud of you. Keep giving me that effort. And then you look at V-ups, you're like, V-ups are no big deal. It's like half a sit-up, but when we compound that with the sit-ups that we already have done, it makes it just a little bit harder. The good news is that we are 6:30 into this workout, so we're already halfway done. We're more than halfway done. We're basically finished with this workout. I need you guys to keep moving for me, keep breathing. You gotta tell me, when do you breathe on the V-up? That's right, when you're coming up. It's the hard part to go up on the V-up. Again, anybody can go down. So I need you to be snappy with those arms, snappy with those feet. Our athletes are doing a great job of taking a quick recovery breath in between their reps. So there's places you can sneak in recovery on these movements. It may not feel like much of recovery, but this is gonna keep you moving. I don't want you guys to get to a point where you're failing on reps. If you feel like you've come out too hot, now is the time. I'm giving you permission to slow it down just a little bit, because I'm gonna try to pull all the intensity and all the fitness I can get out of you at the very end of this. So if you're trying to be the fastest athlete in class, save it for that last 90 seconds. Normally I give you a minute, but today I'm warning you. This is it. This is the only warning you get. I'm gonna give you 90 seconds at the end of this workout to show out and give me everything you have. We are 7:30 into this workout. Both of our athletes are back onto their step-ups. Once again, the same standard applies with our box jump. I need full extension and control at the top. And with this, the way you get through box jumps, focus on alternating legs with each rep, because not only is that the standard, but I love to focus on something other than the actual rep that I'm doing. So if I focus on my feet and what they're doing, it takes away from me focused on those step-ups, which me getting off the floor, I was not designed to get off the floor. I was moved to move stuff. So getting on top of a box is not one of my most favorite movements, but I know they're good for me, just like broccoli, which I like broccoli. Don't like cauliflower. Call that ghost broccoli, I won't touch it. We're back onto our sit-ups here. We're making sure that we are breathing with each rep. Both athletes are once again doing a great job of throwing those arms into the sit-up. Now with this, if you're telling me right now that these are too easy, take your hands out of it. I'm gonna have Sarah take her hands and she's gonna put them next to her head. She's not taking her hands and pulling her neck up. Do not do that. But are those a little bit harder, Sarah? Yes, just a little bit. She made them look tougher for the camera, but she's flying through. We're back on arms, throwing our arms through those reps. We've got our 24 sit-ups right before we get back into our box jumps. Now, I've got wonderful news for you. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we have 3 minutes left. The bad news is that we've already done the 9 minutes. I wish we had more of this workout, because I'm just getting started right now. You guys are doing a great job. I need you to move, move, move. We're starting to prep ourselves, because you know in that 90-second period, we have a climb that we're gonna be doing. So I want you to think about running up a hill and you are finishing the last portion of a huge race that you've run. And this is where you are gonna give me everything that you possibly have, but I need it incremental. You're not gonna start the bottom of that hill as hard as you can. We'll increase, because that hill starts to level off at the top, and that's what we're looking at for this workout. We are at 9:40 on the clock. Both of our athletes finished their jumps and they are back on to their V-ups. With our V-ups here, again, I can't stress enough, I say this repeatedly because it's easy to lose this, but I need you to be snappy here. I know your core is fatigued, so give me a breath out as you go up, touch that opposite foot, and then right back down to the floor. No wasted effort of doing a negative on the way down. Remember, think of these like toes to bar or kipping knee raise. We're making sure that we're being fast, so we're working on the way up and relaxing on the way back. That 90 seconds is coming up. We got 15 seconds before we hit that mark, so I need you guys to get your minds right. We've got 10 seconds before we get to the 90-second warning. We got 5 and 3, 2, 1. This is the place that you start to press on the gas a little bit. So I need you to increase your intensity. I'm gonna get Ava and Sarah to start to crank it up just a little bit. They're being smart here because they know that they still have another 80 seconds left to go. So we're gonna continue to increase. We're gonna make these transitions a little bit quicker. There is no rest time on the dumbbell step-ups or the box jumps now. We are starting to move. I'm counting all these reps. I want you guys to give me everything that you can here. We're still increasing. We got 60 seconds left. I'm gradually increasing my intensity to match the intensity that I want you guys to give me. So we are flying on these dumbbell step-ups. We are getting full extension, making sure we're still hitting that standard at the top and then right back down into the next rep. We have 40 seconds left in the workout. So the dumbbell goes down. Ava and Sarah back onto their ab mats, and Sarah's giving me the jog over. She's trying to get ahead and pull ahead on these ab mat sit-ups. We got 30 seconds left, and this is it. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I need you guys moving here. We've got 23 seconds left in this workout. You've already worked for so long. You can give me a little bit more. I want everything you got. Keep pushing. We got 15 seconds. Let's see if we can get back to those boxes. We have 10 seconds left. Give me everything that you have. You got to move here. We got 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. That is it. Shake hands. You guys did a wonderful job. Athletes at home, you guys did great. Give me fives. You guys get air high fives at home. Thank you so much for showing up. You definitely brought the effort we were looking for. Your cool down is coming up next, so make sure you don't skip out. Athletes, once again, you brought the fitness. I just want to say it brings a tear to my eye with all the efforts that we saw here and all the efforts I know that you guys gave us. I'm so proud of you for showing up. If this is your first time with us, why is that? We've got tons of workouts just like you did today available on the Mayhem Athlete platform, so we would love to have you join us. The best part about it is that we got a 7-day free trial that you can start today and start your fitness journey to become a better version of yourself, a little bit fitter each day, and have fun the entire time. Whether your goals are bodybuilding, functional fitness, CrossFit, workouts at your in-laws' place, workout at your kids' place, workouts at your own home, or anywhere that you can move your body, Mayhem Athlete's got your back. We would love to have you join us because you'll find a like-minded group of athletes that will encourage you to be a little bit better each day or make it all the way to the competition floor. So if you haven't joined, do it right now. Now, if this is your first time with us, this is new to you, and if you've been here multiple times, you already know what I'm bringing to you. It's your cool down, which is here, because I always say, your body just took care of you, so please take care of your body. I love seeing you guys moving well and showing up every day, and that cool down is definitely a big part of that. Remember, be good, be kind, and join us again for another great day of fitness.